Manic Misfit here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I'd like to thank you for checking it out. Hopefully it helps you gain perspective on either yourself or a family member. I personally am an addict in recovery, and as a result of that have come up with a plethora of things that have stemmed from it or maybe before it. Kind of working that out still. Just so you know, I don't think I always say it, and I probably should. This is all based on my perspective. I don't have a degree in anything. This is just me, my life's experiences, and how I view things, I guess. Over the last week or so, seeing as I'm not going anywhere, I have done a little more studying up on myself, and I've come to a conclusion that seems beneficial, seems like if I could ever get out of my house and go see a doctor, I might be able to look into this further. And it came to me once before in rehab, and didn't look into it too much. And it's borderline personality disorder. Well, what is that? Sounds like a big group of a lot of different things. It is. And you know what, there are plenty of people that have it, and most of the time everybody feels like they're the only one that has it. But I think that's usually with anything. People don't understand you. People are never going to relate. They're going to think I'm a horrible person. These excuses to all seek help, that type of thing. I just wanted to share with you because I have taken these quizzes now, and of course, because I'm obsessive, I took probably 6 to 10 of them, I lost count, and they all came up pretty 100% without thought, unequivocally, yes, 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 yes. There are quizzes that you can take to see if you have symptoms that could be considered as part of this disorder, and it would help a doctor further look into things. This is not a self-diagnosis. This is not something you can do on your own, but you can notice your own patterns. This one specifically, symptoms, just behavior-wise: antisocial behavior, compulsive behavior, hostility, impulsivity, I'll just keep my hand up here, irritability, risk-taking behavior, self-destructive behavior, self-harm, social isolation, and lack of restraint. Moods, anger, anxiety, general discontent, guilt, loneliness, mood swings, or sadness. Also me. Psychologically, could be depression, distorted self-image, grandiosity, or narcissism, self-harm, and suicide. It's a pretty extreme means to something that doesn't have to end that way. These quizzes really offer a lot of information for you to just even look at yourself. And I'm not saying everybody should go out there and take this quiz and see if this is you, but if you're going through one of these things that you have all these things going on and you can't figure out why, and you just want to learn why you are the way you are, this is your way to do it. Unclear or shifting self-image. I can go back and forth thinking I have absolutely nothing that could stop me or stand in my way, and then I also have the extreme opposite of I have absolutely no gift whatsoever and would never be able to help anybody, and I don't know why I continue this channel. That's two extremes that probably aren't easy to deal with, and I can tell you from personal experience it's not easy to deal with. Feeling empty, mood swings. I am guilty of all of those things at times. I'm not saying these are constant, but it's something that's enough that it's noticeable. Explosive anger, that seems to be me to a T. I'll react to things when I should probably just think. One of those last videos I did, first thought wrong. Yeah, probably. But I don't think fast enough sometimes. I'm learning though. Unstable relationships. Yeah, if you know me. Friendships, anything like that. Very extreme. My best friend growing up, very, very stable, very on point, very, very drug brain. She's very intelligent, and I'm not saying I'm not intelligent, but she was very studious, very organized, as I'm not. Impulsive and self-destructive behaviors. I would say that the addiction falls in that, and what I did in that addiction, very destructive. The one thing I just want to get out there, and I'm not saying, look at me, this is all of me, but if there's other people out there, and a girl that I talked to today, to just let her know that, hey, I'm doing this video, and I want people to know that they're not alone. Sorry. I don't want them to feel like they're alone. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're alone in this, because a lot of the times, that's what I always felt. Even in a crowded room, and it seems like people are miles away from you, and they can be right next to you, shoulder to shoulder, because your thought process may not work the same as theirs, and you think that that's not right. It doesn't make you wrong. It doesn't make them right. It just makes us us. So please, if you're out there and you relate to any of this, maybe seek some help for it. I'll do my best to keep putting myself out here, so you guys know that you're not alone. And that's one thing that I really, really want, is to connect people so they can understand that they have a shot at a very successful future. So with that, I will say I see you next week, and I hope you guys are sticking through this as best as you can. Bye, guys.